All right, here we go.
New York, big city of dreams.
I'm coming straight out.
New York, big city of dreams.
NYC.
What's going on? This is JLS from Nick of Time Show. Here to give you that Knicks talk just in the nick of time, man. And it's time to hit the gunshots. You already know what it is. The Knicks, we got that W, baby. We got that W, baby. Tough game. It was a really fun game to watch, actually. Tough game, but the Knicks beat the Los Angeles Lakers in Summer League 91-82 with some nice contributions from our young guys. You have to highlight Emmanuel Quickley, 25 points, 7 assists, a steal, 10 for 10 from the free throw line. McBride gives you 22 points, 5 assists, 6 for 6 from 3, perfect. Come on, Street Fighter, you know how it is. And Obi Toppin with 17 points and 11 rebounds. And yeah, we're gonna talk about it, man. It's a great. Feeling good, this good Knicks Nation. All right, but before we even get to the details of this game, man, let me introduce my guy from the YouTube channel across the street. It is, I call him the Raw Metaphor, the Raw Hebrew Remney. What's going on, Raw?
What's up, Jay Ellis? Man, what a time to be in Knicks Nation.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. This was such a fun game. It was, oh, man. Back and forth. And shout out to the chat, too. Shout out to Fritz, Kenneth, Love, D Nice, everybody who's rocking with the show, who's here a little early. Shout out to Corrupt and everybody else who's rocking, man. Oh, man, I don't even know where to start. First of all, shoot. You know what? I know where to start. I'm going to start with IQ. I know you guys want to talk about some other people. I'm going to start with IQ. Because the first episode we came on for the Summer League stream, we talked about, is IQ a point guard? He had 8 assists that game, which is pretty good. Although I personally had some complaints about when he was passing and when he was shooting. But it seems like to me the last 2 games, I felt like he had a better feel of what's been going on and the pace of the game and making kind of better decisions on when to not shoot the long ball and when to pass. Like, how do you see Quickley's playmaking in these last few games?
I think what it is that, to answer your question, Jay Ellis, I don't think he's ever going to be the perfect playmaking point guard. But I don't think the Knicks need him to be.
Absolutely.
You see, so I think they need him to be what he is, and what you're seeing right now. Maybe a little bit more efficient score if that's possible, but I think what they're getting from him is the defense, the attack mode, and the occasional good pass to the corner, and that. But he's a shoot first guy, and I think that's what Tom wants.
Yeah, I agree with you too. And it is. I don't mind him being. No, I do mind him being a shoot first guy. When he's running the point guard. I think my biggest problem with him in that first game was he started off the game shooting, and I think it kind of takes everybody else out of rhythm when you're the point guard and you start off just kind of chucking shots, especially if you're missing them. Like,
no, you hit the nail on the head. That's exactly, because see, we were just talking about Kyrie Irving, so it's the same problem. Right. So, like, if you're going to be the point guard, part of your job is to sacrifice some of your shots.
Right.
To get everybody involved. Right. And well, we'll talk more about Deuce, but IQ doesn't do that. He's looking for his shot first. And so you're right. When he's doing that, especially when he's using up a lot of the clock doing it, everybody's standing around. And it just, that's a problem.
Right. But what I do like from the last game and carry over to this game, because we didn't really speak about the last game on the show yet, really, is I think he changed the order of when he's taking shots. Because when you look at all the shots he's taking roughly around the same shots, right? He's taking roughly around 15, 16 shots a game in that area for these last 3 games. But I think the last few games there's been a more concerted effort to get the team involved first. We saw Obi getting his touches first, him going to the rim first. We've seen other people taking shots first. I feel like he's picked his spots better on when to get those 15, and I think that was the biggest difference between the first game and these next two games. Even though the numbers look kind of the same, like the shot chart looks the same. Of course, he hit more shots the game before. He had 32 points. Not as many, not as efficient this game, but still effective because of how he orchestrated the team to me.
Yeah, no, I agree. The thing is that, like, okay, I was watching Cade Cunningham the other day. Watched a couple of his games so far. And what I noticed that Cade Cunningham does is to start the game, he gets everybody involved.
Right.
And then in the second half, he tries to take over.
Right.
And I haven't really seen that since, you know who used to do that all the time? Oscar Robinson. That was before your time, but he used to do that all the time. The first half of the game, Oscar Robinson would get everybody else involved. By the third quarter, he's taking every shot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I think I wouldn't mind if IQ came out the box getting everybody involved at first, and then with the plan that, okay, I'm going to get my shots. After we get everybody involved, I'm going to start taking my shots.
I think that's why I love the last game, man. The last game, the first quarter, he kind of got everybody involved in the first half of the quarter.
Yeah.
The second half of the quarter, he started taking his long balls.
Yes.
The fourth quarter, it became Quickley time.
Yes.
And he got aggressive. He got into the hole. He got 10 free throws, 10 for 10 for the free throw line. Really good work, and hit tough shot after tough shot. Got fouled. He was locked in, and he was a finisher. He didn't make perfect plays. I saw some people complaining that, he should have passed it to he missed McBride one time, but like for the most part, he made the correct play, man. Like he made the tough shots he made it, and he made a couple of and ones, and I feel like the floor game in general was just all around better, man.
It was, but you know what it is, Jay Allen? You're watching him play next to a guy that really knows how to make plays. And it makes him look bad as a playmaker because he misses, like he'll miss Sims on a back door. He could catch him, or he'll miss miss Obi, and he's looking for a shot like that. Whereas McBride doesn't miss those guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it makes him look like a ball hog.
Right. Like he definitely, like it's funny because like he definitely missed some passes. And I'm sure he's gonna look at tape and film to figure out where he missed it and try to clean that up. But it's like with the passes he missed, he got 7 assists, and in the game before he had 8 assists, and the game before he had 8 assists, and he has the third most assists. He's averaging the third most assists in the summer league. So
is he? Okay.
Yeah, in the summer league as the non-point guard, and shout out to Mackie for pointing that out. So as a guy who were complaining who's not a point guard, he's he's
getting the job done. And like I said, I think that Tibbs is satisfied with what we're seeing with that, as long as he's basically overall IQ is being himself.
Right.
I mean, he's not trying to be something he's not, and I think that's what Tom Thibodeau wants from him. He wants him to be himself. He's not going to be the perfect playmaker. I'm not going to hold my breath and wait for that. But he's going to play IQ style, and he's given actually the green light by Thibodeau to do that. So we're going to get frustrated sometimes. What I'm a little concerned with is how Randall's going to handle it.
Right. Like I think it'll be fine. I think, like, here's the thing, like, the type of passes he's getting are the type of passes he knew he can make, right? Mm-hmm. Like, he drived and kicked the Lakers to freaking death. Like, that's one thing I know, that 3-point shot from way downtown, he's only 1 for 7 or 1 for 6 or something like that. But it set up everything else to the point where he was planning on he was driving and waiting for the defender to help so he can kick out to the shooter. So we already know he got that down.
Yes.
And we know that he has that pick and roll lob down. Like, those are the two things he's check.
Is it just me, or is his game a lot like Trae Young's game?
If Trae Young didn't have the high level passing, you would have Emmanuel Quickley.
Yeah. That's exactly right. Yeah, that's right. But the same floater, the same looking for your shot. Yeah. Same lobs, kickouts.
Exactly. Like IQ is Trae Young, like a raw Trae Young without the passing, without the high level passing.
high level pass, floor vision. Yeah.
Exactly. So you are not alone in thinking that. I was thinking that the whole time when we was playing the series. I was like, put Trae Young light in the game. Let's see what he can do. Get him into foul trouble.
Well, I think they're grooming IQ to step in and play as the starting point guard when Kemba is not playing.
I think so too.
I think that's why you don't see, I mean, not that Tom Thibodeau doesn't care about the summer league, but he's paying an awful lot of attention to IQ in this summer league. He's paying a lot of attention.
Oh yeah. And I like
he's not even talking to the other players. He's talking to IQ. He talked to Obi that once or twice, but he's really pulling IQ aside. So I think the plan is, because they're not stupid. Like I said, if we could get 60 games, that's all I want. If we can get 60 games from Kemba Walker, we're in good shape.
Right.
Because we get 60 games from him out of the 82, we're going to win 45.
Right.
Okay.
I agree with you. And that's why, like, that transition, man, we talked about the passing of the torch. Like, if IQ can learn from these guys and learn the playmaking side of the ball, sky's the limit, man, because he has a bunch of natural tools. And I know we don't want to get too hyped because it's just summer league. But, like, I just like the reps he's getting. I see a little bit of growth. Hopefully, it'll translate to the NBA. I think he's moving in the right direction. And you're right. Tom is putting a lot of time in him, man.
When he does that, like last year, he did that with Randall. He spent all summer with Randall.
Yeah.
Okay, to the point where they asked him about the places I don't know them because he spent every summer with Randall, and you see what happened. So I think he's doing this because he's not dumb. He knows he's not going to be able to depend on Kemba for 82 games. We want to save him for the playoff. So we can get 60 games out of him. That means you're going to have 22 games of IQ at the starting point guard.
Right, and even like the leadership thing, he's taking that to heart. Cause
Boy, is
what?
he not?
He took that to heart. Like if he can translate that to the Knicks NBA, man, because the way he's leading these young guys, pointing, man, I was mad impressed. I tweeted yesterday that he sure looks like a floor generalist to me.
He does though. He does.
When
I like what he said though. He stepped out and he said, "I'm coming to the line." He told him, he said, "I'm gonna get to the line anytime I want."
Facts. 10 free throws.
Yeah, he said he was telling the Lakers, and then he said, "Let's crush these, but let's take their hearts." Like another only 40 games. I was like, okay,
yeah,
okay.
Man, I love this kid's vocal. Like he's pointing people in the spots offensively and defensively. It's not even just offense, man.
He helped Joku Bidas very well yesterday.
Yeah, Joku Bidas, man. Like I told you, Joku Bidas is coming for Vildosa's cookies. I told you that game 1, right?
Well, I already listen. Everybody in the world knows. Everybody accused me of hating Vildosa, and I've been saying from the beginning he was an insurance policy. I was telling y'all he was an insurance policy. He's not Magic Johnson. No, he's not going to be in the rotation. He was there as insurance policy. Now they're going to give him his $3 million and send him back to Argentina. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I was saying something similar. I didn't think he was gonna be a bust. I was like, I feel like it's an insurance policy just in case things didn't work out for the summer.
Right.
And now I think Jokic is also the insurance policy for the insurance policy in Vildosa.
You think so? I don't know. I think Joku Bidas is the future rotation.
Oh yeah, he's
not right now, but he's gonna send him back to Barcelona. Then he's gonna come back next summer, and he may be pushing for a rotation spot in 2 seasons. I think so.
Yeah, because he had some nice moments too, and we could talk
about
him
in a
second.
Man. I don't know. I can't tell you who's going to be the starter. It's going to be him, Quickley, and Deuce, but them 3 are going to be the guard rotation.
Yeah, he had some nice moments, seriously, yo. And salute to the chat. Let me get to let me see. First of all, let me check to see if anybody's in the queue.
Oh, you got some super chats, bro.
Yeah, I gotta get to these super chats. I didn't want to break the flow of the conversation.
Yeah.
But the super chats came early. So everybody's excited.
You gotta tend to that business, man.
Yeah, man, you gotta tend to the business. So shout out to everybody who's rocking with the KT show and the super chats. And the super chats help, man. They help kind of fun things here with the writers and all other things that happen and keep the thing going with the SoundCloud and all this other stuff that's happening. All right, so shout out to people who donate to the show and helping things keep the lights on. Shout out to Keen Lambert, who sends a $10 sushi chat. He says, "I'm ready to start overreacting. Let's go! Championship is on the way." This is what we do, man.
We do, boy.
Yo, we going for that summer league championship, bro. That's what's coming, man. We'll see y'all Tuesday.
Trying to get our players ready to crush Atlanta. That's my thing today.
Oh yeah, crush Atlanta, man.
Seriously. Beat that leprechaun up. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you see, we can't do the, we saw that IQ try to do the draw contact on the 3-point play.
Yeah, they're not doing that no more.
And they wasn't going for it.
That's gonna hurt the Leprechaun.
That's definitely gonna help the Leprechaun. It's definitely gonna hurt the Leprechaun.
That's all he gained. His whole game is getting people to run into his back.
Exactly. Chris Paul might be hurt too, so you're gonna see how Chris Paul reacts.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's Chris Paul's whole half a game.
Dang, you're right. I think Chris Paul, he's been around a long time. He'll adapt.
No, he'll adapt.
He'll adapt. All of them will adapt, but he's gonna adapt quicker, I think.
Exactly.
But it's gonna hurt the Leprechaun because all his game is getting by you, stopping short, letting you run into him.
Mm-hmm.
See, IQ does a little bit of that, but he kind of dribbles to let you stay on his hip.
Right.
Before he let loose the floater. But
yeah, he uses that kind of foul as like momentum to like time his floater a little bit. Yeah.
So I mean, man, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Straight Shine, says a 499 super chat, says Duke McBride is the illest. You're damn right he is. All right.
That's right. It used to be Biggie Smalls, but now it's Deuce.
Now it's Deuce. Exactly, he's the illest.
The illest.
Facts. Shout out to you. And shout out to Michael Parker. Yo, I can't see how much he sent. I think it's a $5 super chat. He says, salute to Knicks Nation.
He sent 10, JL.
He sent 10. No, Michael Parker sent 5. Michael Parker sent
Keenan Lambert sent 10.
Yeah. And shout out to Delano, man. Shout out to my guy Delano, who's been rocking with us for a long time. I saw you, Delano.
Shout out Delano.
Mm-hmm. You friends to like all the content creators out here, man. For sure. All right. Oh man, so yeah, I'm so hyped to see what IQ becomes in the season, man.
Man, please.
I'm super hyped, dog. Like, people were saying he's not a point guard for so long, and I've been saying since last season to give this kid a chance at the point guard spot. And
he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it, Ellis. You're gonna get your wish. He's gonna get it. I'm telling you, he's gonna start at least 10 or 15 games at the point guard spot this year. He's gonna start at least 10 to 15 games at the point guard spot. And what you're going to see, Deuce McBride is going to be so good that they're going to have to play him.
Yeah, man. Let's get to it. Did it on him. Let's get to it. Did it on him, Mr. Deuce McBride.
I tell you what, man, it really puts a load off my back because I was telling everybody about Deuce McBride 2 months ago, JL.
Right.
And everyone was like, no, we got to draft Sharif Cooper. No, we got to draft Cam Thomas.
Yeah.
No, we got to draft this guy, that guy at 19. I was like, watch this guy.
Deuce McBride. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, you was on him. Who else? Corey. This kid Corey, he had like a list of sleepers for the draft.
Yeah, he had names.
He had Deuce McBride on there. I think he had Isaiah Jackson on there.
He had Trey Murphy on there too.
Mm-hmm. Did he have Trey Murphy? I forgot if he had Trey Murphy.
Yeah, but this kid, the defense that this guy puts out, oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, let's talk about it. First and foremost, man, our guards in general, McBride and IQ combined.
But you know what, Jalen?
47 points. Think about 47 points yesterday, bro.
Isn't it about time though? We've been looking for a point guard forever, right?
Listen.
Now we got a couple of them, right?
I don't want to get too hyped. It's looking good. It's still summer league.
Yeah.
It's still summer league.
I'll try to tell you. NBA. Deuce is gonna be putting his foot in people's behinds and taking names. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I will say this. The defense is translatable for sure.
No, he could, but he's not gonna go 6 for 6 all the time. But he has a jumper now.
No, yeah, he has a jumper.
He got a J, man. He got a J off the dribble, and that's what I'm saying. When I first saw him, I saw that defense, and okay, he got me on the defense. But then when I saw him in college, hitting not only the spot up J, but the off the dribble J.
Right.
And I was like, okay, this cat. Now the only thing I saw that might have been a problem is sometimes, and this is being really nitpicky, but sometimes he had a problem finishing in traffic. Sometimes. Right. Sometimes.
And I haven't seen it that much in summer league. I've seen him in the first game, but it's the first game. You can't, the first game you're trying to find your footing.
Yeah.
The last few games, it seems like he's been like hit and miss, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it might be.
Right. No, I thought this kid was gonna be good. I think what I'm really excited about is that I really feel that the strengths of his game, both offensively and defensively, are completely translatable. Like I think
so too.
It's not like he can do this in summer league and not going to do it against Kyrie Irving. He's going to kill these guys. I'm telling you, he's going to be I can't wait to see it, man.
Yeah.
Now Grimes is going to be good. Also, we'll get to him, but I think that the most NBA ready guy right now is of the young guys that we got is McBride. He's the most NBA ready guy we got.
Yeah. I think for real, because like the way he's hitting the shots, because he went 6 for 6 from 3 yesterday, Raw. You know, they were catch and shoot threes, so it shows that, you know, he cannot. It's not, he can't only just shoot off the dribble, but he can shoot, you know, off the catch and shoot.
JLs, you think he was the zone buster yesterday?
Oh, he was the zone buster for real. He was definitely the zone buster. And I'm not gonna lie, I was concerned. I'm like, yo, we supposed to draft the shooters, and they're playing zone on us, and we struggling. Like, and this is not the first night in a row that people has been playing zone on us and we struggling.
Right.
So I was like, okay, when are these shooters that we drafted are gonna be able to hit some shots? And you know, but it's like, again, it's summer league, they gain their footing, just, you know.
Well, not only that, if you notice, like, Deuce does not force he don't force nothing.
No, he doesn't.
If you ain't giving him the ball, he ain't gonna get it.
No, you're right.
Now he's gonna get to spots and look for it. That's what he was doing. But you know, IQ wasn't, you know, looking him off. So I don't think he was getting all his shots.
Yeah.
So that's when we could not score.
Yeah, you're right.
That's when we could not score.
Yeah.
But
I think the trust came in the second half more. I feel like IQ was giving him the ball more willingly.
Not only that, I think Obi started trusting him. And him and Obi there was one sequence where they was running the zone. Obi comes to the point, to the top of the key, gets the rock, tosses it over to Deuce. Deuce dribbles, tosses it back to Obi, and then Obi gets a layup.
Right.
He could have shot a 3, but he gets then another time. Obi gets the ball in the corner from IQ. He dribbles out, hands it to Deuce, bang.
Right.
You know, so I think it was not just that. I think Obi is really saying, "Oh man, we gotta get this guy involved. He's gonna get us some baskets."
Exactly.
and that's what they were doing. So I'm saying that's going to be the thing. He reminds me in a way of it's the same way that Maurice Cheese came in the league. When Maurice Cheese came in the league, I'm not saying their games are that similar, but it was like he was from Texas State or some West Texas State, and but he was just efficient. And he said, "Oh, maybe he'll make the team." Then all of a sudden he made the team. He said, "Oh, maybe he'll get some in." Then all of a sudden he became the starter.
Right.
Because he kept coming. I think Deuce is going to be the same way.
Yeah, and it's interesting that keep coming thing, because I'm worried about our guard defense in places. And you know, my first initial thought was maybe use Grimes, because you know he's supposed to be a defender, you know, he's taller. But I don't know, I think maybe McBride might be able to like guard some twos. Am I crazy for thinking that?
No, I think McBride, honestly, and I'm not exact. I did from the beginning, I said he could guard 1 through 3. He could guard 1, 2, 3. Because you notice how, Norman Powell could guard 1 through 3. And he's only 6'2". Right. Because Norman Powell's got a 6'11" wingspan.
Right.
McBride's wingspan is 6'9". Did you see him block that shot?
Yeah, I tweeted yesterday. I was like,
oh my God.
I was like, why do I feel like our 6'2" guys are like next level rim protector? When I see a 6'2" guy rotate to the spot and then block a shot,
I said, was that who was that? Was that the center rose up like that? It was McBride. I was like, oh shoot.
I was like, what is happening? Our 6'2" guy is rotating, blocking shots.
Bro, he can guard 1, 2, and 3. He can guard 3 positions on the floor. Okay, he could do that. So that's what I'm saying. You might see him take minutes from somebody because he's gonna have to play.
He might take McGrime's spot, man, because
because you remember last year, how did IQ get on the floor?
Well, we had Alfred Payton stinking. We had Dennis Smith Jr. stinking.
Right.
And
but what did Tom Thibodeau kept saying about him when they kept asking? He could shoot. He said he could shoot.
He could shoot.
He said he could shoot. And so McBride can shoot and he could lock down people. Last year, IQ got on the floor strictly because he could shoot and he was killing them with them floaters in the beginning of the season. But his defense wasn't terrible, but it wasn't what McBride's is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because as much, you know, people are saying, okay, you know what, we have our starters, Kemba, point guard, Evan Fournier, shooting guard. But Tom is a system guy. He's so used to having a defensive type of 2-3 somewhere
on the wing. Yeah,
that I can see instances where he's just like, no, throw McBride in. And before I felt it was going to be Grimes. Before in my mind, I was like, okay, Grimes.
It might still be Grimes. I'm not going to say it's not because Tom picked both of these guys.
Right.
But I'm saying Deuce is going to win his trust. He's just that type of kid. He's going to win his trust. And the thing is that you're going to start your vets. You're going to get Kemba. You're going to get Evan Fournier. But watch who plays in the fourth quarter. I'm saying when the game's on the line and you need stops.
Right.
That's who he plays. I'm saying watch that because that's what I'm saying. Your boy is going to come out, man. He's going to, oh my gosh, man. Because I was like, damn. Woo. That block was, see, stuff like that gets me hyped. When I see him lock somebody up. Man. Oh, and did you see the touch pass?
To Obi?
It was, who was that touch pass to? Was it to Obi? I think it was. He caught the ball and without even, like it wasn't just one most touch pass right to Obi layup.
That's the crazy part too. You look at McBride. McBride has 5 assists. He wasn't playing primary point guard for
no, he wasn't.
But he came out that game with 5 assists.
He was, bro. You know what that's called? Efficiency.
Yeah.
Our boy is efficient. Man, look, I'm trying to tell you, he signed a 2-year deal with a 3rd-year option. He could have signed 4 years and got himself $6 to $8 million. He said, no, give me the 3 years. And you know what? He's going to tear this league up, and he's going to be looking for some money.
Yeah,
he's going to be looking for that extension after his 2nd year.
Yeah, you got to keep an eye on that boy there. That boy dangerous.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell you that.
That boy dangerous, though.
And even I just connect with him because that's the type of game I like to see, that defensive all-around game. He said, like somebody said, he's what we should have had from Frank.
Yeah.
From Frank.
I saw somebody say on Twitter, he is what I thought Tony Douglas was going to be.
But Tony Douglas here or Charlie Ward.
Exactly. Yeah, Charlie Ward.
Charlie Ward was a football player.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But Charlie Ward was solid, and he was a good defender. He really was. But I just think McBride's a step better. I think McBride's a step better. Man.
Yeah. I think so. It's the shot creation
and the consistent jumper and both are off the. See, a lot of people like Trey Mann because he could shoot off the dribble, right? He can come down and shoot off the dribble,
right?
But there's a lot of other holes in this game, but he could shoot off the dribble. That's why I couldn't understand. I'm looking at Trey Mann, I'm like, okay, but he has a little bit of trouble playmaking. His defense is suspect, and he doesn't shoot well from the catch and shoot.
Right.
Off the dribble, yeah, he's good. But McBride shoots the catch and shoot. He shoots off the dribble. He plays defense. I mean, what do you I was like, I don't understand what people are looking at. So, man, I mean.
Yeah, man. We got one.
I can't wait to see him.
We got one, man.
I ain't going to watch the game tomorrow. I'm going to watch it Saturday night. I'm going to watch the replay.
Yeah, right.
Saturday, another game. But I want to tell you what. He's going to come after Cade tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, man. Knicks versus Cade tomorrow and killing.
You think they're going to start him tomorrow, JM?
Who? Cade?
McBride. No, they're McBride. They've been starting, what's his name? The other guy. The guy that's not even going to make the team. What's his name?
Philadelphia?
For the Knicks.
Philadelphia?
No, they didn't start. Who they start? They started this guy. So, in the chat, who they start? There was this guy they started.
Hold on a second.
He's a veteran, man. He's playing summer league.
Like Reid Travis or something.
No, not him. He comes off the bench. No, there was another guy. They starting Jericho.
Wayne Selden. Selden, man. He's shooting his.
He stunk up the joint yesterday.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Selden, thanks, chat.
Selden.
So I'm wondering if they're gonna put Deuce in there for Selden tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Selden is not doing things that I like. I mean, he's taking correct shots. He's just not hitting them, man. It's just not. He part of the reason why we in the zone, we get in these zones because of Selden. I don't know. But
because they've been starting Grimes, IQ, Selden, Obi, and Jericho. That's been the starting 5 the whole week. Pretty much. Yeah. So
hold on. Salute to the chat.
Salute to the chat
first. I'm gonna just say, if you want to get into this conversation, the Discord link is open. There's a link pinned to the top of the chat if you want to talk about the game, or your excitement or your disappointment with what you've been seeing from our beloved New York Knicks so far. And also, I think I saw another super chat. Did I see another super chat? $5
Keenan, right?
Yeah, I got a $5 super chat from Kid Funkadelic 77.
Yeah,
He says,
Kid 77.
I've been talked off the ledge. The Knicks clearly had a plan. We're going to be about 12 deep this year. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, for real, we are gonna be 12
exactly. Deep. Come off this ledge, son. Come join us, man. We here.
Don't jump. Yeah, come back inside.
We safe, bro. We safe.
Come back inside. Get a chair, grab a beer, and let's watch the Knicks.
Exactly, man. Friday night Knicks tomorrow, all right? Me and Ryan gonna be talking Knicks tomorrow after the game, so definitely check out that. And also salute to the chat, man. Everybody, if you're rocking with the show, please like and subscribe to the channel.
Salute from Brazil, Williams.
Oh, salute from Brazil.
Land of the honey.
Brazil. Shout out to William Xavier from Brazil. All right. Shout out to Jason M. Shout out to B. Shout out to Straight Shine, Dwayne Figlin, and everybody else who's rocking the KLT show. D Coolest 718. You sound like a New York guy for real. Jason M. And everybody else is rocking, man. If you're new, let me know so we can shout you out as well. Give us new in the chat, all right? Let's see. Yeah.
What's next, Jails? We got our boy Deuce.
Yeah, we gotta talk about the elephant in the room right now. We gotta talk about Grime time, man.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. What you think, man? What you think?
All right. I have some concerns. So
okay.
Far. I have some concerns.
Talk to it.
All right. The defense, defense is solid from Grimes as advertised. Cool. So I know push comes to shove, the defense, he's gonna be solid. He's not gonna make many mistakes on that end. He's missing shots. Kind of a concern, but not high level concern for me that he's missing shots. I feel like those might start to hit later.
Mm-hmm. That they'll eventually fall.
Right. My biggest concern from Grimes right now is the lack of, if he's not shooting, if he's putting the ball on the floor, it seems like it's a problem. Really? To me, yeah. I feel like whenever I see him trying to make a layup, it's a charge. I've been seeing the scouting report that he can't go left, and it looks like, watch the games, Roy. It looks like teams are forcing him left.
Is that right? I gotta pay attention to that. I didn't notice that.
It looks like teams are forcing him left, and every time he dribbles left, he retreats, and then passes it off. I feel like whenever he's asked to dribble a little bit, or he has to dribble a little bit, it becomes a little messy.
You think so?
Yeah. Let me know if you guys see the same thing.
Because I didn't notice that. I do notice when I see him, first of all, what I like about him is that he was plus 21 yesterday. He was the highest on the team. And so even though he's not shooting the ball well, he's affecting winning. He had 9 rebounds. And what I like about it is that when, I did remember he got the charge. He was forcing stuff a little bit. But what I do like about it is that he is getting the rebound. He's taking the ball off the backboard and running. And he's getting up the court. Now, I think the shot will eventually fall. And I think he settled down. He did the charge in the first half. In the second half, he settled down. His shot still wasn't falling, but he became more of a facilitator and more of a guy moving without the ball. I like that he moves without the ball. So I'm not really worried about him that much because I feel like, and his defense was really good yesterday.
His defense is good. I have no complaints about it.
And so I'm thinking between the defense, and he plays with a good IQ. He plays the passing lane. Him and McBride played the passing lane very well. And as long as he just started forcing stuff a little bit to start the game yesterday, but then he settled in. I think he's going to be not a late bloomer, but I think he's going to be a guy that starts a little slow and finishes the season better. That's right.
No, I can see that. And I'm glad you pointed out the rebounding thing too, because he is a good rebounder for his size and position. And definitely helped
at the 2-guard spot of all the guys I looked at on pre-draft, he was the best rebounding guy from the shooting guard spot that I saw in college basketball last year. I mean, he really hands down. He was really, and he got a lot of rebounds in traffic. I like that.
That's a good point. I'm glad you pointed that out. That's something I missed. I need to pay attention to, man.
Yeah, but I gotta watch if he's right dominant. I have not, noticed that. I gotta watch that.
Yeah, pay attention. Every time he seems like he takes more than 1 or 2 dribbles left, he like he gets in trouble or he tries to retreat back to his strong hand because it's not really. And it looks like they're forcing him that way to me. Like it looks like
I noticed once. I just remember one play. He caught the ball on the wing and he went baseline onto his left, but somebody came up to double him, and then he got out of the double. He threw the ball out of the double team. That's the only time I remember consciously that he went left. I know he went left going baseline, and somebody came up to help, and he was in the double team and he got it out. But I don't remember him. I gotta watch. I'm not watching for that. Doesn't mean it's not happening. But
right.
I gotta watch it, so I haven't been looking at that. I was just looking to see if he was going to be in the flow of the game and the flow of the offense without disrupting anything, and he was really, to me, helping facilitate stuff. So right. I like that.
Maybe I'm looking for it because I've seen it in the scouting report, so that's what maybe it's not like I was like, oh, I know, like I seen it in the scouting report, so I was looking to see. I'm personally looking to see like how true or false is this,
It could be a thing, if we're going to see, because you know how the NBA is dog eat dog. So if you got a weakness, they're going to exploit it. So exactly. they'll make him go left. If we're going to see, they're going to make him go left.
Yeah, you're right about that. You definitely right about that. But he's had some nice moments. I've seen him make some nice passes a few times. In these first 3 games.
What was his stat yesterday? I didn't even see.
Let's
I know he had 9 boards. I think he had 4 or 5 assists. Also, Jay.
Hold on, let me check it out for you guys really quick. Let's see. Quentin Grimes, grind time, 8 points, 2 of 8, 25% from 3, 9 rebounds, 2 assists yesterday.
2 assists. Okay, so he's had 2 assists.
Yeah.
9 boards, 2 assists. He had 1 steal. Yeah, 8 points. Yeah, I mean. But I just noticed he was plus 21.
And hey, that's what matters, man.
That was team high. Yeah, he was plus 21. So to me, he was involved and he wasn't hurting us. He was affecting winning. That's what I'm saying. He was affecting winning.
As long as he's affecting winning, that's cool. I saw him had a nice little steal off a passing lane. That was helpful. Like I said,
Seldon
the defense
was
is always good.
18 yesterday.
Yeah, Seldon, I don't understand why he started.
He was minus 18. So I think they were trying to help him get a contract. But I think it's time to put Deuce in that spot.
Yeah, we ain't even talked about Obi yet.
Not yet. We want one at a time. We did IQ, we did Deuce, now we did Grimes, Obi turn.
Yeah, man, we can talk about Obi now, but before we get into the Obi, let me just recognize the chat one more time. Salute to the chat, man. Like I said,
super chat.
Yeah, man. Like I said. Oh yeah. We gotta get to the super chats. We gotta get to the super chats because y'all definitely showing love. So shout out to you guys for showing love to the show. It's gonna help us grow as usual. Hold on a second. Why am I trying to get to these super chats? Where are you, super chats?
Oh, you see him?
Here you go.
We
got a few too. Okay.
You got a line of super chats, yeah.
All right. Shout out to Danny Thomas. Says final super chat. He says, I feel that eventually McBride and Grimes are going to play significant minutes in this season. Oh, he's saying this season.
Possible. I ain't gonna put it past them now. But don't be surprised if they ride in the pine at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. He says
this is Thibodeau we talking about.
Yeah. He says, I think Grimes will be our Bullock. Okay. He I think Grimes' shot will fall. Grimes is going to be our Bullock. Okay.
I think he will definitely his shot's going to fall. But remember, they ain't signed Evan Fournier $78 million to sit on the bench.
No, exactly. Yeah, I think the shot's going to fall eventually too. I'm not too worried about this shot.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the other little things, but we're winning, so he's doing something right collectively. He's playing all those minutes. Yep. And we're winning, and like Ross said, plus 21 on the highest plus minus on the team. All right.
Yeah, he was highest plus minus.
Shout out to JT Riddick, who sends a $4.99 super chat. Says, salute KOT. The future is looking bright for us. Knicks Nation. Gunshots for you, man. I like when people get hyped. Gotta get the gunshots to get hyped. Shout out to you, man. Right. And shout out to. Yo, I remember World had the sideways Glock one time. I was like, Ross, it's a celebration. The celebration. Bro, the celebration Glock goes to the sky, all right? It goes to the sky.
I don't want to do the secret Masonic thing. See,
yeah.
So silent, black.
The sideways Glock is a stick up, bro. That's a whole different type of Glock.
That's a drive-by, damn.
That's a drive-by. We celebrate it, man. Not violence.
I'm celebrating with a drive-by, right?
Exactly. He pretending is the Brooklyn Nets media or something. I don't know.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to El Marshall since the $2 super chat says Grimes is the 5th option on the court. The 5th option.
5th. Oh wow. Is he? Might be. No, Sims is the 5th option.
Sims is the 5th option.
Yeah.
And
I'd give him the 4th option.
I give him the 4th option. Yeah, we got IQ, McBride. I'll even put Sheldon. Sheldon me seem like he be taking an awful lot of shots.
Yeah, you ain't joking.
But he seemed like right there. And if you want to talk, the Discord link is open. The chat is pinned to the top. If you want to talk Knicks with us, all you gotta do is click that link and talk Knicks and talk about what you seen in summer league or like it, don't like. All right. Let's get to it. Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin, man.
17 points, 11 boards yesterday.
Who is this man? Who is this man?
This man is got all-star talent, man.
Woo.
I don't know, JLs. I don't know what they're gonna do, man. He's got to get more than like 10 minutes a game. You got to give him 20 minutes, man. But how you gonna do it? How you gonna do it? I don't know how you're gonna do it. Like, you playing, you know RJ's gonna play 35 minutes a game.
Right.
So you can't play Obi at the 3. And then you got Alec Burks behind him. You know they're gonna play Randall 35 minutes a game. Where is our boy gonna get his minutes?
That's why I feel like I hate talking about this, man. That's why I feel like he's old. I feel like eventually he'll be moved. I don't even know.
He's got to. What are you going to do with him?
Like, you have to, man.
It's almost like, to me, he's like a caged bird. You know, you see this beautiful bird, you want to fly, and you just got it in the cage, and you don't want to let the cage open because you just want to keep it for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you gotta let him fly, and
you gotta let him fly.
And I guess the good thing is if he's able to replicate this type of production in this season in limited minutes, when it comes time to make a move eventually,
it's gonna be hard.
It's gonna suck, cause like I said, I said this since last season, when I know the kid is going to be good, and that's not the reason why we have to move him. Like I don't think he sucks. That's why.
No, everybody takes it the wrong way. We trade him. It's not because he sucks. It's because he's really, really good. And we want to give him minutes, and we got an all NBA guy in this spot.
It's just that when we make the move, it has to be the right move. Like we can't.
I don't even know. Jails, what would you get? What kind of equal value could you get for Obi Toppin? I mean, he's really good.
Maybe a wing, try to get like a young all-star budding wing somewhere. To pair with RJ or something.
If you're switching Obi for Colin Sexton, I could see that.
Right.
Wait. Oh, I'm gonna start some mess, JL.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before you say that, shout out to my guy Nuggy Fresh in the. Shout out to you, man. Nuggy Fresh is in the building, man. Always holding me down. Shout out to you, Nuggy Fresh. All right, go ahead, bro.
What would you think if they traded Obi and Mitchell for Miles Turner? See, I don't know, because then you'll be having the same problem in Indiana because you got some bonus at the 4.
Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I can see Mitch in a piece for Miles. I want to save Obi for like a wing. I want to save Obi for like.
Yeah, but what? Because you got Evan Fournier. You got.
Like, for me, it might be like Obi. For me, it might be like Obi, Fournier, and a pick for something. You know, I might think it might be something like that happen. You know what I mean? It might be like Evan.
Okay, so who? Name a wing that you would want them to get aside from like the Kawhi Leonard. Give me a wing that you would want them to take.
Maybe like I don't know. We'll see what happens with the Bulls. Maybe like a Levine.
Okay. I could actually see that. You know why? Because they're trading Lauri Marketing eventually. Right. They got Pat Will playing the 4, but Pat Will is positionless. That guy, He could play 3. He could play 4. He could play 2. Pat Will is the deal, man. So I don't know. I mean, they could bring him over there. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
I'm just keeping an eye on him because I know he wanted. I know the news was saying that he wanted an extension, and they went out and they improved the team, which I don't blame them for that, but that he wanted an extension. So
Obi wanted an extension?
No, Levine.
Oh well, I mean, I thought he was going to wait until after this season anyway, because he said he wants his respect. I think that means I want $200 million.
Right. So.
Phew, I don't know.
So
shoot.
I'm glad I'm not in the front office. I'll say that.
Yes, what I'm saying, man.
Because the way Obi's looking, man, like the second jump is starting to pop off right now. The way he's diving to the rim is looking really good. I would like him to see contact more instead of kind of like glide through the air like a guard. I would like to try to see him power through people.
No, yeah, I hear you. But you know what, though? Honestly, and I'm not saying we should get rid of Julius. We got Julius. I like Julius. We're keeping Julius. But if he was playing all the minutes that Julius Randall is playing with the starting 5 we have, he would be an all-star. I think he would be.
It's possible. It's possible. I know.
I mean, he's playing with summer league guys right now.
Right.
But you put him with Evan Fournier, Kemba Walker. You put him with, you put him in the lineup with those guys.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when I talk about drafting. Like it wasn't. That's why the whole thing about drafting guys who aren't going to play was such a thing for me.
I know.
Because I said it's like when
we were on the same page here.
Yeah, we were on the same page. You were
looking at Kyra Lewis. I was looking at Devin Vassell.
Right.
I was looking at Halliburton. I mean, because I didn't understand. I knew the hometown thing, but I was like, well, to me, I thought for sure that meant they were trading Julius Randle, because it makes no sense otherwise.
Oh, interesting. Rich Jim says, "Add jealous. Everybody assumes that the first year Randall will never show his face again. I'm not so sure. I think, even though I'm not saying that Randall is going to have the exact same numbers that he had last season, I feel like with the playmaking, I feel like his average is going to drop.
Well, I mean, when you say that, right? So for his career, I think he's an 18-10 guy.
Right.
Or maybe a 16-9 or 17-9 guy. And that includes his rookie year where he was out most of the year. So I think he's an 18-10 guy at this stage. And I think he's going to give us that consistently.
Right.
And that's going to be good. If he can give us 18-10 and don't turn the ball over 4 times a game, I think we're going to be in good shape.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I don't expect him to average as many points as he did.
Yeah.
But I think and I hope what happens is kind of like the Chris Bosh effect almost. How Chris Bosh was the man on his team in Miami. He averaged 21 and 10. Got to the Miami. People were like, "Oh, he's not that good anymore." I'm like, "Nah, he just took a step back for the betterment of the team."
Yeah, and I think Randall's going to do it. And Chris Bosh, that's an excellent comp, Jeff, because he became a 3-point shooter in Miami. And he was, he was moved around a lot, but you couldn't sleep on him because he would still kill you. I think that's a good comp. I like that one because you can't sleep on Kemba, you can't sleep on Evan Fournier, and I think RJ's getting ready to take another step forward. So you're right about that. So
like, I don't really care if he doesn't produce at the same rate. I want his percentages and his defense to stay there. I don't expect his assists to be that high because I don't expect him to have the ball in his hand as much.
No, because Kemba's gonna have the ball in his hand.
Right, but I just want his numbers and his percentages to stay high, and every now and again when he's asked to play make, he can play make, and that's what I expect.
I'm also wondering, Jales, what you think? Like they could still run the offense through him, and that would not be a problem as long as he's not only a willing passer but an efficient passer. If he becomes a really good passer out of the pinch post and they're running the offense to him, it could really be good for us because he's tough. Julius is a load, so if he's able to get the shots, and how he likes to go to the middle of the court, do the left hand fadeaway. Sometimes he gets the ball on a low block and spins. If he gets those shots and he's able to read a double coming at him and get the ball to a Kemba or to
then we're gold.
Yeah.
Like what was the average? He was averaging what, 20? Let's see.
He was like 29 and like 6 assists last year.
Right. Like I feel like this might be like maybe around more like 5 or 4.8 or something like that.
Yeah, no, because see, if you do it that way, I like the reason I would like to see that, and it depends on his development, really. The reason I'd like to see that is because now you're letting Kemba be a second option. Kemba will kill you as a second.
Yeah,
option.
Kemba will kill. And all this,
he doesn't need the ball as much. He's going to last longer.
Right, and all this, and you know what? And all this breakdown, all kind of determined is all based on health. Like,
Yeah.
all of this is based on health. Like if
Yeah.
Kemba and Derek, those guys are healthy, I expect the points to drop from 24 a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. But it's going to be really good because Kemba, you're not going to stop Kemba. You know, on one leg he's going to give you double figures. I mean,
right.
Score,
Exactly.
He's going to score, and of course, Evan Fournier is a scorer, and so is RJ. RJ figures a way to get his 20. If he's not hitting the shot or whatever he's doing, he's going to get 20.
Exactly, yeah. And salute to the chat. We got 200 in the chat, man. If you're new to the show, please like and subscribe to the show, man. We talking about the Knicks, Lakers, Summer League game. We talking about everybody from Grimes to IQ to McBride. And if you missed the beginning of it, definitely check out the beginning of the show. We talked about a lot of the really good topics within the topics and then kind of veered off into some other topics, which is why I like to have Raw on the show sometimes, because sometimes you have the conversation be going places that you didn't even think it was going to go. All right? Because I be having my mental topics that I'm going to hit, and then Raw throws in another topic, and then boom, all of a sudden, we off to the races.
When you're talking about Obi, you got to talk about, okay, we see what he does in Summer League. We see now, this is the first time we're seeing him getting 30 minutes, you know, and you're seeing what he's doing with those 30 minutes. And I'm saying, I'm counting the fact that he's playing with really one professional guy in IQ and a couple of rookies, and then the rest of the guys are journeymen. Imagine if he played around,
right,
you know,
man.
It's like saying, you know, I've been driving this Volkswagen and getting over, but now you're gonna put me in a Mercedes, or you're gonna put me in you can put me in a Lambo or something. That's a whole different thing. So if you add him with that, man, you know, he might run. Man.
Listen, man, like especially if our team is operating the way it is in Summer League, because the ball is moving so freely with the Summer League, and that suits Obi game so well. Like you don't like the thing that I like about the Summer League team that I haven't seen in our regular team is the way they're looking for him. And the way they're giving him the ball when he's running the floor. Those are the things that he was doing on our regular team last year that, you know, our team wasn't taking advantage of. Like McBride.
Alfred Payton was driving us crazy with that. Oh, shout out to Lawrence Tears. He's got a good channel, man. The guy's he's in the chat.
Oh, yeah? I got to check him out. Shout out to you, Lawrence.
Yeah, he's got a good channel, yeah.
All right, shout out. Thanks for putting me in. Shout out to Blue and Orange here. And shout out to Jay Boogie in the chat, man, the preacher. Little known fact, I used to be called Jay Boogie back in the day.
Get out of here, Jay.
Yeah, I used to be.
That was your thing, man?
I used to be. I used to be called Jay Boogie back in the day.
Jay Boogie.
now I'm just Jay Ellis.
No, but, you know, I mean, you're right, because last year, Alfred Payton was driving us crazy on a number of fronts, and that was one of them.
Yeah.
Obi would be running the floor and would not get the daggone basketball, man. That was driving.
The way McBride hit him on leak outs, the way the whole team was hitting him, I was like, this is the way we need to play when Obi, like, this is how you maximize Obi's talents, man. Because he's always in, you know what he reminds me of? He kind of like, you know how like Rip Hamilton just runs around all the time?
Yeah.
He's like a power forward. He's like a power forward version of Rip Hamilton, man. He's just always in motion, though.
That's right. We started doing that when they won the chip in Detroit. Larry Brown was making them do that. No, you're right. That's man.
He just keeps moving like every single time.
But now between D Rose, between McBride, Kemba, and I hope IQ, you got guards that are giving the ball when he's running.
Yes, please give up the ball. And hold on a minute. Shout out to the $20 super chat from the Boston Knick, man.
Oh,
shout out to you, sir.
That's right.
Had to hit the ooh button on that. All right. So shout out to the mods, Raw J. Ellis, and especially my Knick family. Anybody else salivating at the fact that our young guys have this coaching staff and Kemba and Rose and mentors. Love the show. We hear you. Damn right here. Gunshots. We here. Shots in the sky, Raw. Never, not a stick up. Shots
That's right. We doing the Mexican style.
Exactly. All right. Now I see you, Fritz. Fritz is in the chat. Fritz is in the Discord. He wants to set it off for us. And talk some Knicks with us. So shout out to Fritz.
My man, Fritz Alessandor.
Fritz Alessandor. Hold on.
Man behind the glass.
Yeah, man. Fritz is integral.
Of course, man.
Integral to KOT.
Integral.
Yeah, man. Mod. All right, I'm bringing you in, Fritz. Bring you in. Hold on a second. It just gotta. Here we go. All right, yo, shout out to Fritz. Fritz, you are now live on the KOT show. You already know what to do. You got to hit that KOT live button twice. And then,
hey, what's up?
Yep, there you go. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I just came to make a few points. I'm really excited this year to see RJ take his natural order in position. Like he was in Duke, because in Duke, he wasn't the star,
right?
But somehow at Duke he was leading and scoring a lot, because everybody else was doing their thing, and he just took advantage. He would take his spots. Everybody was getting attention.
Good point.
And everybody was getting attention because they was moving and shaking, but he would just be slick about it. Slipping, get the layup, slip out, open for three. I mean, that's kind of his deal. And a lot of Knicks fans been wanting him to be, the guy who's drawing all the attention. But I think this is going to be a good opportunity for him to go back to Duke, where he could just find his spots and just take advantage. There's just a lot of good things about this team I like.
Excellent point.
Very good point, man.
Yeah. Oh, also, with Deuce is gonna be annoying this year. You have to imagine that the plan is probably to play him 15 minutes a night, and you're gonna see Deuce come in for 15 minutes. And play 94 feet. And then get out the game.
Facts.
And it's going to put pressure on everybody else. This dude really just Rudied the whole situation. I gotta step up. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good.
I think you're absolutely right, Fritz. That's absolutely
so
true.
He's only going to get 15 minutes, but he's going to show out for the 15 minutes. And everybody's going to watch him. And the pressure's gonna be on everyone else. That's exactly you're gonna have to show some effort.
I like what you said about RJ, because I like bully ball, and RJ is gonna be doing people, man. He's gonna be doing people on bully ball, man.
Oh yeah, man! The way this man does push-ups, I'm scared for whoever.
I mean,
is gonna see him year 3, man.
They're not gonna pay attention to him, and he's gonna be bullying people.
Now you're right. When you have Kemba, and then. Then you have Randall, who's already giving him wide open shots. That's how he stepped up his game to 40% from 3. And then on top of that, he's been working in the off. This man, I love our team so much, man. I know we be talking about trading people for upgrades, but the more success we have, the more it's mentally hard for me to even conceive trading some of these pieces. Let's let this crew run, man. Yeah, man. Let's run it back. That's why I'm kind of glad we ran it back. Let
these horses run.
I want to see it. I want to see a good half a season. I want to see what Tibbs does with this, because if Tibbs is playing anybody more than 35 minutes a game, they gotta look at Tibbs. It's yo, come on.
Right.
I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be surprised if he does it though, because that's his thing, man. I would not be surprised if he plays the starting 5. Minus Kemba, because he better not play Kemba 35 minutes a game. But I can see him playing Randall and RJ and Mitch,
Right.
35 minutes a game.
Right, and I'm hoping IQ forces his way into some situations, man. I'm not and McBride for real, yo. I'm excited about our young guys.
It's only gonna be good for the team. Man. It's gonna be good for us.
Yeah, man, it's definitely gonna be good for us. And yo, thank you for the call, Fritz. And I see somebody else is in the waiting room, and also super chats is coming in, man.
Super chats is piling up.
Yo, this is how you know Knicks fans love preseason. Love summer league, man. The Knicks fans are so hyped for summer league. Y'all in here 200 deep with the super chats.
That's right.
Because our beloved Knicks beat the Lakers.
But they playing their butt off, and everybody can see, man. Everybody can look in the future and be excited for the season.
Exactly. And then tomorrow we got Cade and Killian coming up with Detroit, man. So I'll be back tomorrow. It's gonna be me and Ryan tomorrow. I'm talking about Knicks versus Cade and Killian. All right, let's get to these super chats though, man. Shout out to Blue and Orange Tears. She says, "This is so dope. The production of the show is top notch." Thank you, sir. Thank you. So background, I am actually like a designer by trade, graphic designer, illustrator
Jay
by
Ellis,
trade,
otherwise known as the Arts.
Yeah, Jay Ellis, the artist.
Artiste.
Yeah, man. So it kind of helps when you try to grow things out. So shout out to you for bigging up the production, man. I'm glad you like the show. I'm gonna check you out too, Blue and Orange. I'm gonna check you out. Since Raw said you good, so you must be good. I trust Raw. All right.
He's good.
All right. Shout out to Wilton Mena. He says our future is bright. I think we're gonna surprise some people again. I think so too. I feel like people. You know, they're like, are we going to make it? Like, the thing about our team that I think people forget, do you remember when we started out last year at the bottom of the league in three-point shooting? And then we worked and we ended up, what was it, top 5 in three-point shooting by the end of the year with like 4 or 5 players shooting over 40% from three? That is our work ethic.
Well, this team, it's Tom Thibodeau to me in this regard. He's very much like Spo in Miami. They always start off slow and get better as the year goes on. Now, the thing is about the difference between, of course, the Miami Heat and our team is Miami was more battle tested. You know, they have been in the finals. So our team now is going to be taking that next step, I believe. But it's going to, you're going to see the same thing. Start off slow, build it up. As they get used to the grind, as they get used to the defensive schemes, they get used to everything, they start getting better. And our team is going to do that.
Yeah, man. It's going to be interesting because I feel like, our second unit is going to, I feel our second unit is going to be good from the rip. Because it's the same second unit from last year. So I expect our second unit to come in and do what they do. The first unit is going to have some new pieces with Evan Fournier and Kemba Walker. I feel like defensively, there might be,
It might be a half step back.
It might be a half step back, especially to start.
Yeah.
But I think offensively, though, Kemba like you said, we did a show a few days back that talked about the chemistry between Kemba and Evan Fournier. They have a natural offensive chemistry already. They only played 9 games together, and I think they were like the second best offensive rating in the NBA in those 9 games. Now, granted, it's a 9-game stretch. To get an accurate, look at what they're actually doing, you need more games. But it's a sample size of what could be for the Knicks. So I think eventually we'll be fine.
Sure. I think you're right, Jazz. I think it's going to be interesting to see. But we're going to be better. We're going to be better. You're going to be a better team. Now, everybody's talking about everybody got better, but we got better also. And so I don't think everybody got that much better than us. I think we improved just as much as anybody else. So it's going to be on. We're going to see what happens. And like you said, health is going to play a big role. Health always plays a big role.
Absolutely.
But health is going to determine how far we go and how far everybody else goes.
Right. And I got another super chat to go, and we got 2 more callers to go. So at least it's in the queue right now. So
okay.
Shout out to Sergeant Knicks, aka G-Man for life. He says, love the facts. Obi will step up this year. I love the Knicks family. Shout out to you, Sergeant. Thank you for the $15 super chat. It's going to help the channel grow. It goes to the writers and to the upkeep. And so thank you. Definitely shout out to you for this. Another $5 super chat from El Marshall. He says, Knicks matchup nightmare every night. Teams will be worried. Yeah, man. Especially if guys like IQ and Obi are taking that next step, and those guys are going to be leading our second unit with Derrick Rose. That's going to be a nightmare for second units.
That's right. You remember last year, there were often times, JLs, where our second unit outscored our first unit.
Yeah.
That happened quite a bit last year.
Yeah, Elf helps that, but yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. See, if the second unit comes with the same energy where we replaced Elf with Kemba Walker, I think we might have some. We might have some.
Yeah. Somebody said, do y'all think Fournier was a Kemba recommendation? Well, Fournier was here first. So,
Yeah, Fournier signed first.
So if anything, he might have been he would have been like, yo, what about Kemba?
Nah, I think Don was just saying, I got something up my sleeve you don't know nothing about.
Exactly. All right, next caller. I see Isaiah. I'm not sure if this is his real name. It's in the queue, but I'm bringing him into the show. All right, shout out to Isaiah. You're now live on the KOT show. Hit the KOT live button 2 times.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
and
yo.
then hit watch stream. You'll be able to hear Raw as well. All right, and I heard you. Did you hear Raw?
Did you say anything?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah. I can hear him. Yep.
All right, perfect. Let's roll. I'm in.
I just wanted to, get a couple of things out. Let me mute the stream real quick. We looking good. We looking real good. It's summer league, so you want to keep your expectations a little low.
Mm-hmm.
But as Knicks fans, you know how we are.
Yeah.
But I will say this though. We might not be meant to actually get Dame.
I was. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I don't really want to be like, nah, let's not get Dame because it's Dame. But it's just like, if you think about it, we went from a team to having no real guard play to having a lot of guards. And the way how Quickley is playing, even though this is summer league, he's very aggressive. He's getting back on D. Everybody kept saying he wasn't a real point guard. He's actually showing those traits. And there was a clip after the game of, him and Tibbs, talking. And so you already know he's going to be an important piece. But, Deuce, I don't think we really expected him to be this good.
Nope.
Oh, I have to say, bro, I did.
I did. I'll give you that. I didn't. I really didn't. But we really got a good one. And the way how Obi is playing, he's very aggressive. We didn't really get aggressive Obi last season. He was very timid. He wasn't really confident. And I like his shooting. I think he has to shoot a little bit more, not too much more, but a little bit more, because he has been airballing, but the mechanics are there.
Right.
The mechanics, and like I was watching it earlier, how we may have to trade him. I don't think we're really gonna have to trade him. I mean, I think eventually he could blossom. I think he can be that guy that can give us, 15 coming off the bench, 16 coming off the bench, having a big game here and there. But the way how we have McBride, the way how we have, just our guard play, we may be all right. I think we're going to surprise a lot of people in the East. I think we have the potential to be a top 3 team in the East. A lot of people have us, 5th and 6th because of, Kyle Lowry and how old he really is. And, a lot of these, teams like the Bulls,
right,
getting better. But the difference between us and them is we have chemistry. So I think we'll be good. I think we're gonna make the second round and surprise a lot of people.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna shock the world this year. I'm not gonna lie, and I think we're really a piece away.
When he mentioned coming off the bench like that, Jay Ellis, what was the caller's name again?
Isaiah. I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask everybody to say their name and where they from when they start. I gotta remember to keep doing that. So, what's your name and where you from? Is your name Isaiah?
Yeah, Isaiah. I'm from the LI.
Okay.
Oh, Isaiah from the LI. Okay, Strong Island. I don't know how old you are, but you remember like Bob McAdoo's role when they won the championship with the Lakers and Magic, because that's what he did. He had like MVP type.
Hold on one second, Ro. Hold on one second. You can take over for a second.
Yeah, but he had like MVP type seasons, and then he came off the bench when they won the ring in LA. Maybe Obi plays that type of role.
I think he can. I think and he's gonna get. I mean, he's defensively, He could get better, but that's everybody. You know, that's just effort. Defense is just effort and, you know, technique. And what I'm also seeing with McBride, I think he's going to get a lot of minutes because he's playing defense like really well. And we all know Tibbs loves a guy that's going to defend and you know, not try to get beat off the dribble. So I really think we're going to be all right. You know, it's preseason, so you know, not preseason, but summer league. So you want to keep your expectations a little low, but from what we're seeing, you know, with these young guys, I think we need to ride this young core out a little bit more. I'm not too sure on Mitch. We all love Mitch and it's health, and that's just pretty much with any team. It's health. You know, I don't think anyone expected the Bucks to really win. We all saw, you know, Brooklyn paint job, but the way how
and I know you listen. You said the Brooklyn paint jobs. All right,
Yeah,
shout out.
Brooklyn paint job.
yeah, Brooklyn paint job. I can't say the other word.
Yeah, that's what I call them. That was the KOT. The KOT slang is that was originated on our show was the Brooklyn paint jobs. Yeah.
I can't. So, but I really think, you know, we're a piece away to really be a contender, and that's really all I got to say.
All right, yo, good call, man. Shout out to you.
Good call. Good call from Strong Island.
Yeah, man.
Strong Island, baby.
Yeah. Yo, so let me expand on this, man, because I actually had like a thought that he was kind of toying with earlier, and it was just like, I do not want to get rid of IQ.
No, but if you're talking about Dame,
I know we're talking about Dame. Why is Dame important? Dame is important because he can hit threes from above the break, and he's a killer in the fourth quarter. And he's also a point guard who kind of pick and roll you to death time as well.
He's a guy that can score at will,
right?
In big moments, like you know he's going to shoot and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, you can't do nothing.
So
like,
Dame, I mean, it's Dame. So you're gonna see. That's why I don't even like talking about it because I know he's going to cost.
Like giving up,
getting a Dame now.
That'll make me cry, yo.
You got to kiss IQ goodbye. You got to kiss some first rounders. You got to kiss either Mitch or RJ goodbye. That's what's going to cost. You're not gonna.
I know, man. I know, and that's. I'm starting to get attached. Man. I'm moving on.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't even want to talk about trades because I like our team right now.
I like my team,
through,
and I don't know, like I said, it's only summer league, so I want to see what happens. That's why I mean, preference. I want to see what happens during the season with IQ and these guys, but I really like his trajectory and his work ethic. And I don't know what his ceiling would be, IQ will be, but like I like what I'm seeing so far.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, I know it's quote unquote. Something.
I'm sorry, Reid. I'm sorry. I brought somebody else in the chat.
Sorry.
But
what's going on, guys? What's going on? How y'all feeling?
All right, what's going on?
That voice sound familiar. Who's that?
Oh, you know Uncle Raw. You know who it is. This is Reid from Flatbush. What's good?
What's up?
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, Reid?
Yo, let me tell y'all something. Everybody talking about this is just summer league. This is the preseason to the preseason. Are you bugging?
That's right.
Are you bugging?
Listen. We've been too hyped before. When Knox was looking like an all-star 3 summer leagues ago, he was like, "Oh, we giving that boy the keys." Remember that?
Nah, J. Ellis, Uncle Raw. There's something different. There's something different in the air right now.
It's different though. I ain't gonna front. It's different
because you know why?
Why?
You have Quickley coming back, Obi coming back, so it contributes to what's already established already. So
you're right.
Whoever is trying to make the team have to come good. You have to play great. You got to acknowledge the fact that you got to play defense.
Right. You're right.
And everybody talking about Deuce is a surprise. The only person that I know, and I'm going to just knock on the floor, that said Deuce going to be a problem is Uncle Raw.
I was trying to tell him.
And then if you look at his basketball playing in college and who his coach is, you got to put 2 and 2 together. If New York is smart, you got to put 2 and 2 together.
That's right.
And then you got our head coach, Tom Thibodeau. He's salivating against, like, yo, we need to get this player.
Yeah.
And let's Knicks Nation, we got to ease up on Grimes. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna be a problem.
He's gonna be a
late
problem.
bloomer.
He's gonna be a problem.
He's a late bloomer. You can see it all in this game.
He's gonna be a problem.
He's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Because right now, if you watch the basketball games, right, Quickley's a guard. He's a point. He's a combo guard. All right?
Mhm.
Now, Quickley doesn't have the ability to orchestrate the offense the way how we envision in the mind. So everything is very cluttered. There's no organization, no way to place the player where he needs to be for him to receive the ball and go to the basket and do his move. If you look at Quickley, he doesn't move north and south. He moves east and west. Look at it. Look at it. So if you're a basketball player and you understand, or if you're a basketball mind, he doesn't command right now in this game the double or the attention for the other players to win and score.
I don't know
So-
how to say that, but like
No,
he collapsed
no.
the defense so much yesterday that he was causing fits. Like that he had so many assists just straight off kickouts because people collapsed on him. I wouldn't say,
I mean, he's learning. And you're right, Jealous. You're right, and you're 100% right. But right now, it's a learning process. Imagine Kimba or Rose orchestrating the offense. You know, teams already are high alert. Like, all right, once they go to the hole, is a problem.
Right.
Kick out, shot. That's what it is. And everybody talking about Mitchell. Leave Mitchell alone. He got it. He's. You can't compare Sims to Mitchell. Where Sims was, Mitchell was already there. He's already elevated a little bit. Now Mitchell just got to put the package together.
That's right. That's right.
He got to put the package together. Trust me. He's watching. He's a gamer. Trust me. He know where he's strong at and where he needs to develop more. So Sims is still on a bottom ground. Don't try to elevate him so quick. He's still on the bottom ground. You have to learn the game, and that's what it is. But the only thing I would like for all our big men on our team to learn how to do is have that like nasty, gritty attitude. So when other opponents come up against us, they know they're thinking twice. Look at Ben Wallace. When Ben Wallace on the Pistons, you look, oh nah, Ben Wallace, he's a beast. He's gonna block that shot, grab the rebound, bite your ears like Mike Tyson, something. I don't know, but you know all that stuff. But
yeah. That's why I kind of like Mitch year one when he was going up against one of the Morris twins. I was like, let's go, Louisiana. I was hyped.
Yeah.
He was not backing
He
down.
was talking that mess, man. He was talking that mess.
He was not backing down.
That was Mook. That was Mook he was talking. No. Was it Mook or Keith?
It was, man. But we in good hands, man. Knick Nation. Once you get your daily dose of Uncle Raw words in the morning, and you go in the nighttime, you get the closest sermon with Nick and Time Show, you good. Just follow those. I'm telling you guys, you got to just follow the handle. The handle
solid.
It's solid, man. You can't. Don't go over there and listen to ESPN,
That's
News
right.
Daily, The Post. They're just trying to get headlines. They're not speaking
They trying
facts.
to get headlines, man. They ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, man. We the real over here, man, for sure.
No, for real. They bugging out over there. I'm reading the first paragraph. I'm like, all right, this is enough. I'm done. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm done.
I be picturing Berman typing his articles with a crack pipe right next to him.
Y'all chill. If I try to break Berman over here, y'all making it hot.
No, we need that attention because you need to educate him. Like the team is in good hands, man. We got the most elite management right now. You bugging.
He be typing in the smoke and coming up right next to him.
Yeah, I want to cut man. Yo, chill, Ron. Chill, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man, you got the special powder, man. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, man. Oh my God. All right, yo, shout out to Reid, man. You're a bad influence on Raw. You're a bad influence on Raw, man. Shout out to Reid, man. Thanks for calling. You're killing me, man. Killing me, man.
Oh
my
God.
gosh.
This show is gonna be fun. Though.
Oh man.
We all good, yeah. He got thick skin, man. Berman got thick skin.
He does have thick skin.
Take it. No, but for real though, even though it is summer league, right? There's something different about this summer league in that the players are all on a better level than your normal summer league.
Right.
Okay, because this draft was deep. And you got a lot more guys like Michael Beasley's playing summer league. Moutier's playing summer league. I mean, you get seldom guys that have been in the league are playing summer league this year. So it's a bit more of a desperation from some older dude. Like you're getting a lot more of that NBA flavor. I'm not saying it's the same, but I can see a lot of this stuff carrying over because
I can too. I can
see
too.
a lot of it carrying over.
I definitely can too. I just, I definitely can too. The level of competition has been pretty good.
Yeah.
I just try to temper expectations. I want to get excited too because I know I've seen what OB was doing last season. I see what IQ was doing last season.
Yeah.
Like we watching all 82 over here. So
yeah.
You see any little wrinkle that I see they add to their game, I notice it because I watch them that closely.
That's right. No, you're right.
So I do get excited, and I'm like, okay, I think he added this wrinkle. I want to see how it is with NBA talent, next level defense, next level length, more of those guys who are higher level. Like, I want to see how it translates there. So, like, and this is a step in the right direction. It's not the NBA quite, but it looks good, man. It's good to see. If we didn't do well against these summer league guys, like Quickley and OB, that would be worrisome.
It'd be concerned. Yeah,
that'd be concerned.
But
we are. But we're doing well.
What I'm concerned about for Obi is that I am not sure he's going to bring this level of productivity with only 15 minutes. I'm concerned. He reminds me of a type of guy at this stage of his career. He needs to really work up that sweat and know he's going to get 30 minutes. So I'm saying he's not going to be able to get that. So I'm like, we're going to see him. I don't know. I don't want to say take a step back, but he's not going to take the step forward that you would like to see because he's not going to get the minutes.
I agree with you. I agree. I'm 100. I've been on that. I've been preaching that since last season, Ro.
Yeah, man.
I've been preaching that since last season, man.
He's not the instant offense type of guy. He's not that guy. He's a guy that all of a sudden he'll hit 4 in a row. You know what I'm saying? And you won't see him do some boom, boom, boom. Here he comes. But he needs to be on the floor. Just like
right. He needs to warm up.
Really, him and Randall are a lot alike in that. Randall wouldn't be able to come off the bench and play that role, but it's neither can Obi. So like IQ obviously can.
Yeah, IQ
can.
Right.
Grimes could probably do it, but some guys just can't. Aren't.
They need time.
They need the time, and that's why I'm concerned, man. Because I'm like, dang. See, he's going to come off the bench. He's going to be frustrated. He's only going to get 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And then, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just concerned with that.
Yeah, I agree with you. It was evident that first summer league game.
Yep.
He started off kind of slow. Off slow, and then you look up, I think he had like 24 points or something.
Yes.
Like,
and all of a sudden he started coming on. He got the lather up, got in the flow, got the rhythm. And all of a sudden, man, he started playing. And that's what I mean. Yesterday, what I liked about yesterday is they were beating him up, man. The refs were terrible, but in the sense that it's training for him. They were beating him up. And he have to play through it because he's always trying to avoid contact. But that I don't know who that guy was, Cavall, whoever that guy was. He was beating Obi to death yesterday.
Oh man! Oh, shout out! I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys are new to the show. For my OG KOT shows, I have a bruh pick. All right. I have a bruh pick. Bruh pick.
I ain't heard Brian in a minute.
Yeah, man. For guys who don't know from the KOT show, all my old KOT show people know, bro picks are usually something stupid that happens. Usually like a worst play of the week or something stupid that you noticed.
Yep.
And my bro pick right now for today goes to the Jordan brand. All right.
Why?
It goes to the Jordan brand because Chauncey Brown Jr. off the Lakers was playing defense. He's playing his little heart out, and his foot bust through the sneaker, Raw.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
His foot bust through the sneaker.
It's like Zion's did.
Yes, just like Zion's. And guess what signature shoe he was wearing, Raw?
This is Jordan.
Yes, the Zion's made by Jordan. So,
oh my God. They come back, he bust. That's right. And he was having trouble finding some more shoes.
Yeah.
I remember.
So Zion busts his shoe in college, gets to the NBA, gets his own shoe brand with Zion's, and has his shoe bust on ESPN.
Yes, that is a bruh.
Oh.
Worthy, bruh.
Yeah. That's my bro. That's my bro pick.
Totally worthy, JR.
That's my bro pick. I don't even have an ooh pick. I mean, there was some nice oohs.
Totally worthy.
My ooh pick. My ooh pick could be the 6 threes that McBride hit.
Yeah. I like that block though, man.
Oh, the block to Sims, but return to send the Sims a block when he volleyball the that that's a ooh. That's a ooh. That's for sure.
Return to sender. Address unknown.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Sims, man. He didn't have the big game like he's had the first few games, but what I noticed about him is even though he didn't get the offensive rebound, he had his hand on every ball.
He played good.
Yeah, he played well.
That's why I'm kind of hoping they start McBride tomorrow for a couple of reasons. One of which I feel like Sims will be more involved in the offense if Dose is playing.
Yeah, you're right. You might be right about that for sure.
I think he'd see the ball a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
The one basket he did get yesterday was an assist from Deuce.
Yeah, exactly. Deuce 5 assists.
Yeah,
5 assists. Yeah. All right, I think we talked about everything we ever need to talk about.
Big game tomorrow night, y'all. You know, I'm gonna be on it Saturday night. Then there's a Saturday night game. I'll be on that one too.
All right. I know.
Saturday night. Who are they playing?
I don't think it is to be determined if I remember correctly.
Because okay.
I think it's gonna be based on wins and losses, whoever you play.
Based on wins and losses.
Yeah, it might be like champion. Like
they got him lined up to play Cleveland.
Are we playing Cleveland?
Yeah, Cleveland Saturday night at 8:00.
Okay, Cleveland Saturday night at 8. Tomorrow at 8:30 we are playing the
Pistons.
The Pistons tomorrow with Killian and Cade.
Yep.
So it's gonna be me and Ryan tomorrow, recapping the game tomorrow. Because I know Raw's not available on Fridays and Saturdays.
So we're playing. We playing Pistons tomorrow night, and then Saturday night they playing Cleveland.
Right, exactly.
I think Sunday they still got games scheduled for Sunday too. I don't know what the deal is. It must maybe Monday or Tuesday Monday is to be determined. So everything is to be determined on Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
So the games are set up. So we got Detroit tomorrow, and then we got Cleveland Saturday night, and then it's to be determined.
All right, cool. So
we're in pretty good shape. Everybody's 0-2, 1-1, 0-2. We 2-1.
Right. So definitely doing a show Friday night and also a show Saturday night. Unless you want to do a show Sunday, if you want to do a show, I'm down to do a show Sunday to talk about the Cavs game if you want to. Yeah.
I'm not sure I'll be able to because we got some errands on Sunday.
All right, so I'll do a show Saturday night.
Yeah.
I might be dolo Saturday night unless I find somebody to do it with me.
All right. Well, let me know because Saturday night I might be available Saturday.
Oh, if you're available Saturday night, I'm definitely.
Yeah, I might be available Saturday night. You mean after the game?
Yeah, after the game.
Yeah, I'll be available after the game.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, then shoot. Well, there it is. Friday night. Friday night, me and Ryan.
And then we be
Saturday night, me and Raw.
Yeah. Sunday.
Raw and I. That's the correct English, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right. One last salute to the chat. Thank you. If you enjoyed the show, please hit that like and subscribe button. And
also, we're 216 now, JL.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a good, nice crowd, and thanks everybody who sent the super chat, man. Thank you a lot. It's gonna help a lot. Keep the lights on because the writers been writing up a storm. We get to take care of the writers, get to the production, and also, man, I'm working really hard to try to launch some more content. So stay tuned.
Let's work on some things behind the scenes.
Yeah, man, I've been working on this thing for like a couple of months. Hopefully, I'm trying to get this. Yeah, hopefully it comes out as soon as possible, but definitely subscribe to the channel for some some unique content that you haven't seen before. I'll guarantee you that. All right, so shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Sing Nick. Shout out to Stephen Fox, Fritz Alexander, the mods for hold us down, Jason M. Shout out to Eric Nuggy Fresh in the building. If you're still here, shout out to you, Nuggy, always holding me down.
Always holding it down.
Yep, Ayman Wala, Darren Dalla, the Shells, L Marshall, Fairweather NYC, everybody rocking. Everybody's rocking with the kid Christopher M. Because y'all deep in here today. Day by day, Joe Collins. Everybody was rocking with the show. Thanks for rocking us for sure. All right. So Raw, let me know where they can find you, sir.
Raw Hebrew Remnant on YouTube. Raw Hebrew Remnant on Twitter. Raw Hebrew Remnant Reppin' This Nation on Patreon.
All right. And you can also, where to find me too. You can find us. You can find me at DKOT Show on Twitter. You can find us at the Knick of Time Show on Instagram. We're trying to get the 10K subscribers there, so definitely follow us there as well. Also, you can find our blogs on the knickoftimeshow.com. So definitely follow us on the blog tip. And also, if you want the KOT snapbacks, you see me in Raw rocking, you can also go to the knickoftimeshow.com/catalog. Just go to the blog and click catalog, and you'll see all the merch over there and copy you some KOT snapbacks. Alrighty then. That is our show. I hope you enjoyed it.
Beautiful.
Peace. I know somebody's gonna always ask for the gunshot, so here's the gunshots to end the show.